Right, we are back. What a day. We are back once again, and we are continuing our leveling process of leveling an alliance character for the first time. Now, I have to point out one small thing that has changed since the last time that I played. If I press my achievements, you can see I have the double agent achievement. Now I only got it recently, so in this case about 10 days ago, as of today's day, which is the 26th. However, I will preface this with that it's a demon hunter that I leveled to 120, and I basically just sped through the leveling. I didn't pay attention to the story whatsoever. I merely leveled the character, so then I could then have a level 120 character on the alliance side, because one of my friends was playing that side of the game, and it's merely a case that we could play together, or do some things guild wise together. That's the only reason I've got a 120 on the alliance side. It was only demon hunter. I just basically rushed through the legion and the BFA zone, so I've got no idea if anything is different, although from a legion perspective it looked like it was largely the same, at least from what I was going through questing wise. It seemed very similar to the horde side, so I don't think legion is that different. I don't think so, which is strange considering the game started with the alliance and horde doing different things, but whatever. So yeah, that's the only difference, and nothing else is really that different. It's just that. Oh, actually, I don't want to use my mounts. I forgot. I was missing out on another low-level character, and on that character I was using the heirloom mount, but on this character, of course, I don't want to do that. At least not until level 20, which is one more level. So we are going to get the mounts very soon. We have two gentlemen, Marshal Maris and Foreman Oslo, who are basically saying they've got some few things. Ah, my savior, I've heard that you're on a mission to save Lakeshire and my bridge. Yep, worked too damn long on that thing to let it get destroyed by an army of marauding orc monsters. Listen, if you're heading up north towards Render's camp, would you do me a solid and get some spy glasses from the Blackrock trackers up there? I could sure use them for my new surveying gear. Alright. And Render's army. Heading up north, eh? How about you wage your little war against those Blackrock monsters? What do you say, Morley? Kill any Blackrock orc you see at Arthur's Mill or Render's camp. Kill until your skin turns red from the blood splatter, and then come back to me and I'll pay you handsomely. It might not stop the Blackrock invasion, but it'll sure to put a kink in their plans. Yeah. Vicious. Right, so that is that quest. I need to go all that way. So, plan. There's 3 quests here. There's 1 quest there. I'm thinking of getting that quest done first. And then doing these quests over here. So I'm going to say that quest first. The Blackrock Spyglass. Oh, there's a whole fucking army there. I'm thinking of that quest first because that's sort of out of the way of these 3, and I have a feeling that those 3 are going to be more relevant. That is what I'm thinking. I could be completely wrong, of course. It might be that I can do both quests at the same time, but the map is not indicating that, so yeah. There we are. In search of Bravo Company. Oh, that's okay. Right. But yeah, so just wanted to point out that I've got the double agent achievement already. So if I and when I get this character to 120, just be aware I don't get the double agent achievement because I managed to get that before. I'm not gonna get. I just want to get to this area. Wait. Okay, so I can do that there as well. It just looks like the spyglass I need to do here, while the other ones can be done in any of these 2 places. At least that's what it looks like to me. I could be completely wrong, but so what else has happened since the last video? Of course, the raid has been released. The Battle for the Zala Lore, or whatever it's called. So yeah, we with our guild have done the first couple of bosses on normal. We are at King Rastican. We only raid twice a week, so we don't really do a huge amount of raiding. There's a guy with a mount running around. He's of course going to kill every freaking thing. Where do I get the spyglasses from? This is not... Come on, stop killing everything before I get a chance to attack them. Right? The trackers. Those I need. The trackers. I just want to get spyglasses, and then that's really it. Spyglass is what I want, and I'm out of here because this shaman is just going to molest everything, and yeah, I don't really want to spend too much time getting involved with that. But yeah, so the new raid has been out, Battle for the Zala Lore. We are up until King Rastican, and it's fun so far. Interesting fights. Some fights are better than others. I think the first fight, the Champions of Light, whatever it's called, it's a bit meh. It's nothing too exciting. The Monk and Mage fight, I forgot what name it is, where they do the whole Ring of Peace spam. That actually was a really frustrating fight for me as a player. Because what happened was I was in Ghost Wolf form as an elemental shaman, and what was happening is I got bounced from one ring to another, but it just kept bouncing me back and forth. It wasn't doing anything other than bouncing me between two Ring of Pieces. I just kept bouncing back and forth, just like that. And everyone else was fighting the, trying to break down the ice wall, and I was stuck. And I was like, I can't move. I'm actually just stuck. I just kept bouncing back and forth. I don't know how to get out of it. I just kept bouncing back and forth like a pinball, which was really frustrating. So I didn't like that fight when I did it the first time. I did really poor in that fight. And in all fairness, basically what I've done so far is, and I did the same with the last raid, I didn't look up any of the tactics. We had our raid leader, he was explaining the tactics before the fight, but I just didn't look up anything. I kind of just wanted to go in blind, you know, experience the fights for the first time and see what it was like. So that's kind of what I did. We raid, like I said, we raid only twice a week. So tomorrow, because it's today's Saturday as of recording this video, tomorrow we're going to continue with King Rastican, and hopefully we'll be able to get Jane the Proudmoore done, take her out as well, and then we can then start looking into doing heroic, etc. So, but yeah, overall the fights are interesting. I liked going to the Alliance site. I thought it was an interesting change. My shaman is a Magar Orc. So, to my surprise, it actually, because I knew I was going to be a dwarf, but because it was a Magar Orc, so an allied race, I actually changed to a Dark Iron Dwarf, which I personally really liked. I thought that was a cool twist. At least an unexpected twist. I need to go this way. So I was a big fan of that, to be able to play as a Dark Iron Dwarf, because that's a race I do want to play as if I were to be in Alliance. I mean, ideally I'm a Wildhammer Dwarf. That's really what I want. But yeah, Magar, a Dark Iron Dwarf is fine as well. So I was quite happy to be able to do that. There's a lot of orcs there. I need to go in here. There's a Blackrock Scout I want to take out. there's a guy here. The guy is called Masner. Kishin, you mean Johnny's alive? You bet your sweet behind I'll help, but you first gotta get me out of this damn cage. The key to this cage is stored in a pouch over at the work den, just north of our location. The problem is that the pouch is resting safely atop a tree stump amidst a sea of bloodthirsty men-killing wargs. You've got one shot to get the key without waking up any of the sleeping wargs. Head to the work den and find a way into the sunset. Tread carefully and watch out for the Black Rogue War Captain. Get the key and return to me. Alright. Great. That looks a fantastic opportunity to get my ass kicked. So yeah, that is where we really are. So, of course, I need to go through... Oh my god. I need to kill these guys. Okay. Can do. I say can do, but... okay, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I had a feeling I might get myself in trouble. The execution. Ooh, weapons of war. You terminate Murdoch and Homework. Is that an Murdoch and Homework? It sounds like an A-Team reference. Come in, Morley. Do you copy? Trobin here. Great job in getting Kishin's weapon back. Now there's one final mission you have to return. Are you up for the challenge? His gear alone won't be enough, Morley. His heart must also be in battle. To capture that, we need items of sentimental value. The Blackrock Orcs... Oh, shoot, I need to get out of the way. Located in the North hold 2 items that belong to Kishin. Get up there and search the coffers for... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't want to get involved with this fight again. Leave me alone. Go away. Leave me alone. Go away. Christ. What's wrong with you? Come on. Gee. Okay, so I'm kind of screwed. Do I have any food on me? I bet I don't. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I kind of... what I did is I messed up. I should have gone to this place first and then go to Rent-A-Scam. So I kind of just did myself extra work. Great. But oh well. C'est la vie. So I need to get that key. That's in the middle of that place. So I want to avoid as much as possible. And clearly I want to avoid the captain because he's an elite. And I bet I'm going to get screwed over. And the key is there. The key is on there. There's the key. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Easy enough. They're asleep, so they don't aggro. But he will aggro. So I kind of want to avoid that. Keep walking, mate. Keep walking. Shh. Shh. Don't wake up the wolves. Bye-bye. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Run, 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 run. Okay. So... I am going to fight these guys. Ah, for some reason I get an error message about my UI. I'm not quite sure why. There are too many errors in your UI. Are there? Are there really? Why? Why are there too many errors in my UI? Because I can't think of a reason why that would be the case. I get the message again. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at why it's happening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a fairly-ish safe space and quickly check my UI and then get back. Okay, we are back. So you might see there's actually a slight difference in nameplates at the moment. What was happening was that I was playing around with some add-ons earlier today on another character. So I installed a new add-on called Plata, which is what you see at the moment. Because the majority of my UI is ElvUI, it of course replaces and puts in their own custom nameplates. So it was both Plata and ElvUI's nameplates that were clashing with one another. Oh, I need to hand the key back. I forgot about that. Oh shit. So it's just those two add-ons that were clashing with one another. So I had to. I basically what I've done in ElvUI, I've disabled the nameplates. So I can use the Plata nameplates. Did you get the cage key? It's payback time. Alright. I don't know where Crocker or Dunford are, but Jurgensen was being held at Render's camp, northwest of here. I was in the same crap-filled cage with him before they relocated me to Altus Mill. If we're gonna get him out, we'll need the key. A stone-cold witch from hell known as Atroka the Key Mistress holds on tight to that thing. We'll have to kill her if we're going to get Jurgensen's cage key. She's up north in the valley leading to the burning steps. Let's go, kids. Alright. So, blah, blah, blah. That's just kill that. That's the key. Okay. Okay. So, what I say we'll do is we'll get the key. Itchy ear once again. So we'll get the key and then oh, there's a dark iron dwarf called Biff. Yeah. Why are you walking? Okay, Messner, you have some problems. So we are going this way. Oh, look at this guy, Mr. Warlock. I didn't know you were a warlock. Casting your hellfires, or whatever they're called. Ah, good old pass through the burning steps. I liked how they recreated this in the Warcraft movie. And people have their opinions on the Warcraft movie. Personally, I liked it. I like the Warcraft movie, but I'm a Warcraft fan, or World of Warcraft fan, so it's really cool to see those things in action for the first time. Man, I wish I had my interrupts. I don't, do I? No. See, this is the thing of early levels that I don't like, because I'm constantly rage starved. I can't really do anything. I can now finally execute and execute. But it's, yeah, you're very much rage starved for a very long time. So I need to kill orcs. So I might just kill this guy. I say, is he not a mage? Ah, I don't know what he is. That spell I thought was like a warlock spell. I could be completely wrong, of course, and I'm probably gonna get some ire from someone in the comments going, "Yeah, how dare you get that wrong, you asshole? It's clearly blah blah." I don't know. I'm just here to save a guy, dude. That's all I'm doing. Right. So I need to go this way. Oh, okay. Killed all the orcs. Winning. Right. Now, I kind of just want to see if I can avoid. Clearly, I'm not going to. But I do want to rescue this dude. Actually, I want to kill the rare. Kakara is up on the chopping block as you speak. The orcs brought in Gurubashi witch doctor to perform a dark ritual on him. We need to kill that troll to free Krakauer. Let's go, he's just inside the cave here. Okay, let's go. So now I've got a mage and a paladin with me. Sweet. Okay, go on then. Yeah, exactly. So I think I need to go this way. Can't do anything. Alright. Jurgensen? Oh my gosh, we have to get to Danforth. It might be already too late. Danforth. Danforth's being tortured on the other side of the cave. There's no telling what state he's in by now. We need to get over there and save him. Oh. Oh. Great. So they're fighting that guy because I was standing there reading the quest and it respawned, immediately engaged. Great design. Ah, there you guys are. Welcome back. Stupid hobos. Oh. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for this guy to respawn, What's this? Concentration aura. Reduces casting or channeling time lost when damaged by 100%. So the other guy respawned immediately. This guy is just laying dead here and he's not respawning. Great. So the downtime. I will cut this out of the video. He's back! Oh my god, that just took forever. That just took way too long. The respawn on this guy, unbelievable. Mad. Mad respawn. Someone's Krakauer died. That's funny. Can't swim. My arms are getting tired. Level 20. Learn to ride. Come on, get up here. Return of the Bravo Company. I don't know who you are, mister, but you've earned my respect and my admiration of the Bravo Company. You've managed to save all our hides and kill a boatload of orcs in the process. Oh, I didn't read the whole thing. Right, okay. So, I think I've done all the quests here, so I can actually Hearthstone back to Lakeshire. Winning. Now, I'm considering, so I'm now level 20, that means I've unlocked War Mode, which of course means that at the moment, at this point in time, the Alliance gets a 30% experience bonus. It does mean that there's a chance of me getting ganked, which of course is a drawback. So I'm considering to turn that on for the increase. I think it's too good to turn down, essentially. Did you recover the spyglasses? Fantastic work, Morley. These will come in handy for our next project. They're the Lakeshire Super Bridge, meant to traverse the length of Lake Everstill. It should be done in 20 or so years. Give or take a decade or two. You've probably brought us another day, maybe two. Nice work, Marley. Okay, I need to go in here and hand in some quests as well. So is Bravo team like the Alliance version of the Gob Squad? For those who haven't played Horde, the Gob Squad is one of the best things ever. Did you locate the headband and the amulets? I hope with these items and with his crew all rescued, we'll have a change of heart. We can't do this without Kishin. Unbelievable work, Morley. You've managed to rescue the entire Bravo company from the clutches of the Blackrock Orcs. With Kishin's team rescued and Kishin's belongings returned, there's no way Kishin could refuse us. Take this bundle of Kishin's possessions and head back to the Lakeshire Inn basement. Bravo Company is already there, talking to Kishin. Remind him of who drew first blood, Marley. Lakeshire needs Kishin. The Alliance needs Kishin. Dismissed, soldier. Okay. Duskwood! Okay, this is actually one I'm really looking forward to. Duskwood. So let's... Morley, the citizens of Duskwoods are in dire need of your assistance. I have a letter from Commander Althea Abenlock, leader of the Night Watch, pleading for help. To reach Darkshire, you should travel across the bridge located in the southwest corner of Redridge. Once you cross the bridge, you'll be in Duskwood. Then you just follow the road to Darkshire. Beware of the savage beasts that stalk the countryside. Morley. Oh, I read that already. What a tool. So is that it for Redridge? It feels like I've done nothing in Redridge. Like, absolutely nothing. There's like this entire area I'm still supposed to do, right? I'm sure that the Kishin will bring in some quests in that area, I imagine. So let's go talk to Kishin. Apparently some super awesome fighter. So we'll have a look. See what Kishin says. Oh, he looks pretty badass with his bow and arrow. You again. My bow and knife. Where did you... Jade's amulet. My darling Jade. We got orcs to kill. Alright. Those Blackrock orcs are gonna need an army to handle the Bravo company and you, Morley. When you're ready to go, meet us at a dock facing Lake Everstill, and we'll set off on my riverboat for Camp Everstill on the other side of the lake. See you there, Morley. Alright, so that is then taking me that way. I'm guessing it's gonna take me there. Okay, so first things first, we are level 20. I got some new shit. Overpower. The enemy dealing physical damage cannot be blocked, dodged, or parried, increasing the damage of your next mortar strike by 20%, stacking up to 2 times. So, where do I put this? On R, I guess. I don't want to put on E. E is always, for me, E is always like an execute kind of ability. So execute or earth shock, not just because they start with E, but because I don't know. In a lot of specs, it's 1, 2, 3, sort of like building, and then the E for me is spending, that kind of stuff. Right. Okay. So we are here. I want to get to the other side of the bridge because I want to get my riding. I want to get my mounts. I think I've done well in waiting up until level 20 to not use a mount. I've been running everywhere. So I think that's a fair thing for me to say that I want to use the mount now. I remember the old days when you had to be level 40 to get the mount. I remember when they changed it to level 30 before they changed it to level 20. But I think it's fair enough that I am now going to use my mount skills. Right, so learn to ride. I need to go where? I need to go to the logging camp. Okay, Flight Master. To the logging camp we are going. So level 20. Like I said, actually, I might be going to Stormwind and just turn the war mode on. I think I'm just going to do that. I think that 30% is too good. And I'm not using heirlooms, so it is just a flat 30% increase as opposed to the 50 or 45% of heirlooms or 50% of heirlooms plus another 30%. Essentially making it, what, 75-80% increase in experience points. So I think it's fine for me to turn it on. I don't think it's going to devalue anything. I will still be doing all the quests of the zones that I want to go to. That's pretty much going to be the plan anyway. Okay, so who's giving me the skills? You are. Do I have enough gold? Thank God I have enough gold. Right, we have our mounts. There's one thing I need to do, and I'm going to do this off camera. I just need to change my mount add-on, light mount, to make sure that it summons the correct mounts. Yes, it is important that I have the correct mounts. I don't know why, it's just something I like to do. So I'm going to do this off camera. It will take me like a minute or so, and then I'll be back. So bear with me for just a moment. Okay, so we are back. Let's go and let's get... I'm going to go to Stormwind, and I will be going and turning on war mode. That is my plan. And then I think what's going to happen is... finish of Redridge Mountains. I was just looking to see what quests I had still in my quest log. Look at finishing the Redridge Mountains. And then once I finish that, go to Duskwood. And I'm actually looking forward to Duskwood. I think it's going to be very exciting. Redridge, so far, it's alright. It's not as good as what I thought was Westfall. Now, I've heard people say in the past that they thought Westfall was worse than what it used to be. I don't know what it used to be. I just think at the moment I really enjoy Westfall. I think it's a fun zone. Yes, it's a bit gimmicky, memey with the references and the pop culture references, but I think overall it's a pretty fun experience, Westfall. So yeah. Also, I love this installment in the Warcraft movie when Thingy arrives on Griffin. Right, so talents, war modes, turn on. There we are. And I'm gonna turn on my gladiator, and I'm gonna put that here for the time being. Cool. Let's go back to Lakeshire. Oh, I want to turn this thing off. These weak auras. So I'll do that off camera as well. This is just flying back to Lakeshire. So I'm gonna do this off. Okay, so I quickly turned that off. It wasn't necessary, so that's why I turned it off. Otherwise, it's gonna be there, and I only used it for leveling, like when the expansion came out, BFA when it came out. That's when I used it, because it was useful to keep track of these kind of things. So we had your gun shoes, your sky step potions, those kind of things. It was useful for that, but I don't really use it anymore. So I just turned it off for the time being. So I now have a 30% increase in experience. Very nice. If I'm going to get ganked or attacked by horde players, then I might turn it off again. Maybe I do this for the earlier levels, and later levels I will turn it off. I don't know yet. It just entirely depends on, how things are gonna pan out. So what does the Heroes Warboard say? It will say Colbort even. Wetlands, Loch Modan, or Stone Talon. Really? So, I don't want to do the pet battling, but I do want to go to this place here. And get on the boat with Kishin and the Bravo Company. I have a feeling it's a reference to something that I am not getting. Okay, that's an interesting way of powering your boats. Interesting. That's the way you can do that. Look at all them chickens, murlocs. Alright. Fly points. Actually, speaking of fly points, I can go and do this. Where is it? This one. And this one. Now it doesn't do all fly points, because you can see I still haven't got this one, so that's always interesting, but hey ho. It's orc killing time. Before we do a damn thing, we need to get a field kit together. You'll help with that, Morley. There's also a matter of scouting. Thankfully for that, we got some help from Stormwind, an old war buddy of mine, Brubaker, who was sent here by the SI-7 to scout around for us. You meant to meet him in the field just south of here. Meet up at Brubaker and find out what he knows. Just south of here, on the Lake Ridge Highway, there are a group of Blackrock Orcs that stalk the forest under cover of darkness, ambush the uninitiated. That group is the first line of defense for the Blackrock army. They're scouts, reporting everything they see back to the central command. They need to be taken out on our mission here, or our mission could be compromised. Head south and kill every Blackrock hunter that you see. The first part of this mission is all covert ops, Morley. To that end, we need to be able to incapacitate the enemy without making any sounds. To that, we're going to need chloroform. The mug dwellers at the bottom of Lake Everstill hold chloroform in their glands. I'm going to need you to go underwater and recover the mug dweller glands. Think you can handle it? Come back to me once you recovered enough glands. Where's the lake, you ask? Open your eyes, dummy. Directly west. We're gonna need some supplies before we take out the Blackrock army and save Redridge. That's where you come in, rookie. Kishin put me in charge of getting camouflage together for the Bravo Company field kits. What I need you to do is head south and do a little gardening. There are two parts of this little adventure that you should know about. Leaves and fox poop. We need them both. What do you think the camo was made of? Head south and gather what I asked for, pal. Well, this is just getting weird all of a sudden. Fox poop. Okay. Right, so I can start equipping some cool shit. Alright. Oh, wait. Wait a second. I was equipping the wrong shit. Right, do I have anything in any of these slots? I don't think I do. That is leather. So it doesn't really matter. Right. So, we need to kill some Murlocs. Some Murlocs first. So I'm going to do this quest, and I think I'm going to leave the rest of the quests for the next episode. So it's a fairly short episode. I didn't do as much questing as I was hoping I would do, but oh well. So I'm going to do this quest, and then I'm going to do these. So this here, these three, and then I'm probably going to have to go back again. So the reason I'm doing this now is because I hate underwater questing and any variation of that. I'm just not a fan. And these Murlocs don't even count. Oh my god. It's the wrong fucking Murloc. Ugh. I was reading Murlocs. It was Mug Dwellers. You absolute tit. I am an idiot. You. Come my way. How many more? 5 more. Oh my god. The joys of underwater questing. Where are some other muck dwellers? Christ. There is one. Come here. Sorry, I need to kill you, but I need to kill you. I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. Whoa. I just saw the shadow of like a thing and I was like, what is the thing? What are you? You are a level 20 elite. I'm gonna leave you alone for the time being. I might get later, I might go back to him later, but for the time being, I'm just gonna leave you alone. Do I have everything? I do. Right, let's go to the top. Let's go and turn in the quest. Hello, old gummers. I see you swim. I'm just gonna give you some space because I don't want to get involved with you. Right, okay, so like I said, turning in this quest, and I'm gonna leave it here. Yes, I'm camped at a camp, not inside an inn, so I don't really get a lot of rest experience points, but ah well. Perfect, those orcs don't know what hit him, literally. I'll need a few minutes to get these in working order, and then I'll put them in the Bravo Company field kits. And I get a new chest piece. Let's have a look. Yay, we're gonna go to brown. Sweet. Alright, so that is today for the next part of Morley's quest to level 120. Morley is at the moment level 20, so only 100 levels left to go. But Morley, the gullible, he's just trying to make the Alliance a better place for the citizens of the Alliance. Stormwind at the moment. Stormwind is what he's caring about at the moment. He doesn't care about any of the other places because he hasn't been there. He's just working to look. He's just looking out for the citizens of Stormwind, making sure that it's a safe place. He's already helped at Westfall. He's now helping at Redridge. He's making quite a name for himself. This lowly villager of Northshire Abbey. So say goodbye to Morley, and we'll see you in the next episodes, and we'll be able to finish off the storyline of Redridge. I hope. I think. I imagine it will be the case. Anyway, see you guys until the next episode.